Welcome back all to another IAE Walkaround with me, Ironside McCall. Thank you very much for joining me. Alright, so today we've got Misc, a really cool ship company. Got some massive ships currently in concept, which will go to the Holo viewer and have a look around. We'll pop in the Freelancer Hall, we'll have a look at the Starfarer, and we'll have a look at anything else they've really got going on. Where are we going? Look at Misc. Zenith Hall. What else today? Ooh, it is the 26th on filming. So today we have a big one. We've got RSI today and tomorrow. RSI. Are they going to have the Galaxy ship in any form? You know, is it going to be in the Holo viewer? What are they going to do? Now, if you've been watching YouTube lately, you'd have seen there's some controversy around the Galaxy because they've brought another big ship into concept without finishing or even getting close to finishing any of the other concept ships. I saw one video and it was saying they've got, I think, about 15 concept ships in backlog, in the pipeline basically, and it takes them about 18 months to do one ship, and they don't like doing more than one ship apparently at the same time. So you're looking at 20 years before even the current ships that are in concept are ready. We'll just turn that down. Which is ridiculous, and they're bringing out these new ships and people have been spending money on them and not actually getting to fly them and won't be flying them for another 10 years. So I certainly won't be buying any concept ships. I'm only going to be buying ships that I can play or I know are going to be coming out and will be playable. That's my line of thought. I've got my High Admiral, I've given them over 1,000. I think that's more than enough for any game. Right, that being said, let's have a look around. What do we have? The Prospector. I've got a Prospector. If you want to do, you know, some solo mining, make a bit of money in the game, prospecting is a good way. It's a very easy, very simple to use ship. You've got your classic Freelancer Misc design there with a massive windshield for your view, which is, you know, extremely important if you're looking for those Quantanium rocks, especially out in the asteroid belt. Yep, good ship if you want to get into mining. A very good starter ship, like we saw with the Mole on Argo Day. Very different indeed. And here's the Hull A, a small cargo ship. This is the one that retracts and you have the cargo on the outside. A lot of people enjoy flying around in this ship. Not much cargo in it though for a hauler, so if you're wanting to do like medium range, there is the Freelancer Max. I would probably recommend getting that one instead. This one, monstrous ship, is it the the Starfarer, which is a very, 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 put a dot above that, very complicated ship to use. It is, you can play the game loop in game as well. It's the refueling ship, but at the moment, because we can refuel pretty much anywhere, you know, there's no real need for it, you know, which is another reason why I'm not sure why CIG aren't bringing the ships out that we can use more efficiently. You know, no one needs a refueling ship. It baffles me as to why they've done that. So there you go. Anyway, Hull A, good ship for little hauling if you want to get started in the hauling. Prospector if you want to get started in mining. I say get started. If you don't want to do mining as a crew, then just keep the Prospector. Lovely little ship. Okay, Zenith Hall 2 and 3, they're open, so let's go have a look what we've got. Zenith Hall 2. Oh yeah, these ships are really, really quite cool. They They look like this, but when you actually have them up in flight, they turn vertical. So the wings are, well, vertical. The Reliant series. Good ships, they're fun, interesting to play. I've never actually flown one, so I might be tempted to get one out. Although I'm not sure which one I would. Now I know there's a small problem with one of them, or it could even be all of them, if they've got a bed. Is it this one? That when, if you were to bed log, it's this one. If you were to bed log, and when you then log back in, the ship is vertical, so it's transformed, and you then can't actually, because they're in separate sections, you can't actually get to the cockpit to fix the issue. So I'm not sure what or who designed that or what they were on when they were designing it. Thought it would be a good idea, but very, very strange indeed. Classic Misc look inside, very clean. It's almost a clean industrial look, isn't it? I do like the look of the Misc ships. Very nice indeed. So which one do I want to get out? Oh, this one's got the bed as well. Which I simply have no idea. Tanner. What's this one? I suppose I could just get the one I like the look of the best. But they all look the same. Mako. Don't know. I'm gonna go with the. I know the anticipation is awful. Let's go with this one, the Sen. I've probably made a terrible choice, but focus light science. I probably should have read the description. I don't want to do any light science work because, shockingly, we can't do any light science work. Fighter, okay, looking a little bit better. Let's break immersion and see what each one does, and I'll take one out. I'm looking forward to flying them and seeing the transformation, but that's probably about it. Reporting. No, there's nothing to report. So the light fighter's looking the best bet. Let's sprint back over to the first one we looked at. I'll take it out, do some bounties or some low threat, moderate threat, whatever, service beacons, and just see what they're like, really. The Corre. What's this one? Light freight. Oh. Okay. So maybe if we were to do this one, you get your PTV in here. You could almost get STV in there. We could do some box missions. Okay, there's no bed in this one though. So they've sacrificed the living quarters for space. Okay, so this is the one that we'll take, because I imagine the weaponry and shielding on them is very similar. So we'll get this one. Alright, done. I'm actually quite looking forward to taking that one out now. Right, Zenith Hall 3. Not Zenith Hall 3, completely wrong. We're in 5. And here we have, yes, one of my favourite class of ships, the Freelancer. So versatile, and I've kind of got a love-hate relationship. I think I've flown pretty much all of the Freelancers, apart from the Misc, the military one. I haven't flown that one, and I don't think they get as much love as they should, in my opinion. Yeah, they look weird for some people, but they are very good all-round ships. The Max here, if you want to do some hauling, tremendous amount of space. Look, you get Urstas in here, you get your tumblers in here as well. So much storage for some medium freight hauling. You can make a fair bit of money over the hour if you were to keep going with your Max. I've swapped and changed and upgraded various ships to the Max because I just keep going back to it. I'm not going to anymore though. I've got a C1 coming, I've got a Cat, I've got a Corsair. I don't need the Max anymore, so we won't be getting one. They all have the same basic design layout, you know, coming in from the back here. Depending on which one you've got your small cargo space. Depending on which one, again, you've got this bit will change as well. And then you can come through, and they all have this part with 4 beds, and then you have your classic Misc cockpit, which was for 4 people as well. You don't really need 4 to run this at all, though. It's very much a one-man show ship as well, but you do have the option for your multi-crew if you've got some teammates, some org mates that you want to take out in it. They're quite good for bounties as well, especially the Misc. It comes with so many goodies. So we'll go check that one out. I think that's this one over here. A friend of mine has the Misc, and he's got so many missiles, and the hull has more hit points as well, I think. And he loves it for doing bounties and just flying around. It's a very good ship. So ground vehicle wise, yeah, you get PTV in there, no problem. STV possibly as well. Same layout again, components part. Come through to the habitation, exactly the same, 4 beds, and then you've got your 4 seats here as well. So all the same. This is how you can get out, exit ship. Good thing with the Freelancers and this is if, say for example, you've got your max and you've got a full load of Laranite and you're worried about griefers or anyone trying to get on your ship, if you use the ladder door here, then they can't do that. It's just you that can that has access. So very secure, very safe with that regards. Here's our lovely Freelancers. I do like the Freelancers. I do like them. Coming down towards the display hall, I'm going to coin it the Hollow Viewer Hall instead. It's a much better name. And we've got the Razor series here, 3 different ships. I think they fit in the Corsair as well. I've seen people do videos where they've fitted in, so it's possibly the smallest ship that will fit in the Corsair that has a quantum drive as well. So you've got your 3 variants. This is a stealth one. That does look really nice. Really nice. And then this middle one said luxury. I don't want to rent, I want to get in. I want to see why it's luxurious compared to the others. I don't think that's going to be any different. Nah. With all the racing as well that's coming out in 3.18, these ships will be seeing a lot more of. An awful lot more of. Now, I'm, like I've been saying, not a very good pilot at all. I wonder if I got the right gear, I could be a little bit better. Right, screw it. Let's rent this one. This is the racing variant, I think. Yep, racing. So we'll get that one. And you can watch me crash it, blow up, destroy everything, basically. Anything over there? Nope, nothing over there. So the hollow rooms. We've got a few ships in here. And they are good ideas for ships. It's just, when are they going to get done? Are they going to get done? I don't know. So here we've got the Hull C, heavy freight. It can carry a lot of cargo, basically. And with the cargo refractor and it being tailored, in my opinion, more towards pirates, makes it a lot easier for them and more beneficial and prosperous for them. You'd need escorts as well, so it could be a good gameplay loop, but this I don't know when it's going to be in the game. I mean, it looks quite far along compared to some of the other ships that we've seen, and I think because of the size, it's a really big ship. You can walk through this middle bit, the tunnel bit, where you can't with the current Hull A. There's no need, it's not big enough, but I think you can walk through and access that back bit. I mean, they're cool ships. Just bring them in before you make anything else. That's what I feel. Polish what we've got. Odyssey, yeah, again, really nice ship. I mean, if this was in-game, I would be tempted to be getting one of these or upgrading my cat to it, but it's just not in the game. So I'm not going to do it, which is a shame because I really want it. Exploration ship. I mean, it's a beautiful looking ship, and I like the Misc styling, and the interior of Misc is really, really good as well. But I'm not going to upgrade to a ship I cannot fly. Nice ship though. And what do we have here? Not the last one. There's two more. Is there another one around there? The Expanse. Now I think this one will be coming into game. This one's almost done, I think. And this is the refining ship, which a few orgs, mining orgs, may be getting. But also, that being said, when the Galaxy comes, and I think the Galaxy will come, and if modularity ever comes with the cat, there may be a refining module coming for some ships. So surely you would just have your big ship with the mining refining module instead of getting a separate ship. That's my opinion anyway. And the last one, ooh, this is not far along at all, is it? Just a big grey blob. The Endeavour, but it is a good ship, and this is one with lots of different modules that you can get as well. I think there's a refining one, I'm not sure, but if there is, then surely you would get this instead of the mining refining standalone ship, because this one can do a lot more. Very big ship, 6 modules in total. You can have a bio one, a farming one, medical one as well, obviously there's cargo ones. So it's basically an all-rounder. Big all-round ship with hangar as well. Put some smaller ships in, ground vehicles. Again, if this was in-game and there was more gameplay loops for it, I'd be very tempted to get one. But there's not. CIG, please, 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 polish what we've got a little bit more. Make more gameplay for the current ships, instead of doing more concepts that most of the people currently playing the game will never actually get to fly. That is what you should be focused on. Anyway, little bit of a rant on this one because I was watching a few videos late last night and they kind of kicked home a little bit because I was tempted to get the Galaxy, but now I will not be. So that's my 2 cents. So we'll leave it here. We've got RSI to look at later or possibly tomorrow. Thank you all for watching this one. If you did like it, then please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and I'll see you